Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Triaxx2. So, I've run into a slight technical difficulty. Let me get my correct backpack here. You'll see there's some stuff in my inventory, and I'll explain why these things are related. This is HV wire coil. HV wire coil, if I can find the right key, requires aluminum ingots. If we come over here and look up aluminum, we have 13 of those and 8 of those, which is not a lot, and I don't know why they're not dictionaried, but I'll fix it later, like so many other things with my system. So yeah, if we're going to be using a lot of HV wire coil, we're going to need more aluminum. So this is aluminum gravel ore, the uses of which include the engineer's toolbox grinder module, hitting it with the engineer's hammer, which produces 1 aluminum grit per gravel, or you can use pyrotheum to get an ingot, which is a pretty bad ratio. You can directly smelt it, or it can be enrichment chambered, but that's apparently all you can do with it, is just run it straight into that and then smelt it. And then you can make it into bauxite with 8 of them. Well, that's less than helpful. Alright, so instead of just doubling it, what we're going to do is use Engineer's Toolbox to multiply it. This will be set up in the processing facility eventually. I've turned the markers back on because I was moving around and wanted to see where I was going. So to get it, it's a 4-step process. That's not the right first step. Where's the first step? Here it is, the grinder. Now this takes a diamond, and I've been using up more than a few diamonds. I do have in here, so that they don't charge off of the house, 3 vibrant capacitors. These things are crazy expensive. I'd forgotten just how much it is. We need more gold, which means I'm going to have to turn on the quarry. And I'm thinking this time that I will be just directly voiding cobblestone. Because let's put up a drawer with a void upgrade and void everything. But yeah, we need more gold, and but we also need diamonds, and we have, I think, 7 in the system. 5 in the system. Okay, so we're a little desperately low. So we need 1 grinder, and this is our first stage. So aluminum gravel ore goes into the grinder, and that will generate the, let me find the key again, ground bauxite ore. Ground bauxite ore goes with quicklime into the multi-smelter and generates impure aluminum dust, which then gets thrown into the centrifuge and produces pure aluminum dust and a 5% chance of pure iron dust, which is then which then gets smelted. Oh, right, can be used to make insulating glass, and I believe, not that. Yeah, it can also be used to make the mechanism upgrades. But, so, our next piece is not there, is here, which is the multi-smelter. Now, from there, we go into the centrifuge. Now, quicklime is something we haven't heard of before, and quicklime's a bit of an interesting thing to get. In order to get it, you need limestone. Not these are limestone bricks, but these are made out of limestone. And limestone, if we check the recipes, can also go into the grinder and create ground limestone. Now this falls like gravel. If we take regular limestone, or limestone bricks, you can place it in the world. It actually looks kind of cool. Kind of an interesting block if, say, you place it. It was very similar to sand and sandstone. But we need this because where can we get that? All right, let me back the train up here a second. We actually need a kiln, and the kiln turns ground limestone into quicklime. Multi-block structure is 3 by 3 by 7. All right, well, we should have enough to do that. So basically, I think if we come, this is only an MV line, and this needs quite a lot of power. Let's do it over here, or set it up over here at least. So basically, so it says check the wiki, but I do actually remember how to do this part. So we do that, and we do that. And then the remainder of the structure is built like so. Lag. Stop it. Thank you. My computer's been lagging today, and I don't know what's up with that. Okay, first of all, stop filling in the middle, please. Thank you. Let's go put the kiln here. The kiln doesn't actually need any setup. It just goes on there and sits there. It will get hot, but that's fine. I want to say that's the first block from the bottom, but I'm not entirely certain. I think you can put something down there, and we'll get to what I'm going to put down there shortly. Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's okay. So this is 5, 6, and 7. We're also going to need one more machine, and I'll explain exactly what that is in a second. Oh, well, okay. It's basically we need to be able to place things, which we can do with Engineer's Toolbox. So this needs to be a power input, which we can go make. Actually, we can make it here because it's just copper. Just get me a bunch of copper. Give me a stack of copper here. Let's grab at engineers. Oops. Okay, so engineers. Our power input is. Okay, which one's the power input? Oh, the one that looks like a plug, numbnuts. Right. So it's 2 copper. Apparently we did not need that many bricks. That's actually fine. There we go. 1 power input. Oops. Let's go out here. And slap that on, and that's ready to go. That is now 1 fully functional kiln. Now, we're going to need some power over here. The second thing we need to do is actually get some ground limestone. And limestone's not exactly rare, so I'm not too concerned about... I do like Engineer's Toolbox for the fact that we can just set them up there and plug everything in. I have conduit on me. I can do that. I did teach my system how to make the vibrant capacitors, by the way, just because I didn't want to make them myself. Yeah, this will work. 1 there, 1 there. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to set these all up so that they are in a chain, so I don't have to... Excuse me, I need something to drink because I'm talking really, really fast. What do we got first? We have the grinder. Then our multi-smelter, and then our centrifuge. So we're going to basically set these up to go straight into each other, but we need item inputs, which are trapdoors and blank modules. I believe we can, if we don't have them crafted automatically, they aren't exactly hard. Trapdoors, we don't have them. All right, wood. Give me some wood. Give me a stack of wood. At the moment, I actually have, I think it's all but the quarry train and the power train running. Yeah, just quarry and power are sitting here. Oh, and biodiesel, but biodiesel doesn't really count at the moment. I keep having to go sort out train jams as the trains slam into one another. You can see it's actually built correctly because of this band around the top. Alright, oh, we need to go get our wood. Got wood? Yes, we do. I actually went off on a bit of an adventure and found a little bit more oil. Oh, we had wood. Well, let's get a couple of those. And 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3. No, we actually need 4 of these, surprisingly enough. Item output is the same, but with droppers. I taught this hoppers, but hoppers? Well, I'd already taught it hoppers. I taught it dispensers, but not droppers. Can we get a craft? Give me 1 and 1. Excellent. So we'll set that up real quick because they're not hard, but they're irritating, and it's repetitive crafting, and I'm going to need a few of them. Oh, we don't need item outputs. We need machine outputs, which are the yellow one. Aren't they? I thought they were yellow. Item distributor. Item ejector. Nope. Multi-output. Item. Ah, here it is. Machine output, which is a dispenser and a hopper. Yeah. Oops, excuse me. I'll go ahead and teach this the dropper anyway. Dropper. Thank you. Right. Just to have it in the system, because I know there's a couple of things that use it. Let's see, hopper. Alright, so out of the grinder, out of the multi-smelter, out of the... Okay, so I need 3 of these. 3 of those. Dispenser, I need 3 of those. Alright, I can also craft... Oh, right, like that. 1, 2, 3 of those. Let's see. You go there. My dispensers are there. 2, 3. We're going to get our remote in a minute. We'll clear that out. I will grab my bed, because not dying is nice. Yeah, so I went on a bit of an adventure looking for more oil, and I found some, but it's a fair distance away. Actually, if I check here, and we go up this way, I actually nope, not there. Teleported up to here. I've never deleted that waypoint. And then I went on a trek, flying with my jetpack. Yeah, there's a good size oil well. A couple of them over this way. There's one there, and there's one. Sorry about the background noise. One there, which I didn't turn off. But that's no matter. But yeah, I went on a bit of a journey, found some stuff, but not enough stuff. Right, so energy's easy. It's just in. Okay. Now machine out needs to go here, and here, and here. I don't remember if they need inventory configuration. I do know that I need an input and an input and an input. Alright, so these have to be configured with the tool, which is we need that for the multi-smelter, which I'll get to in just a moment. Where is it? It looks like remote control. There it is. Socket remote. We don't need tank. We need inventory. So 1 and 1. Ah, I know what we need this. Well, why tank mode is important. So 1 and 1, and 1 and 1. Alright, so why is tank mode important? Well, if we go back to it, the multi-smelter uses the green bar for one inventory, and then its tank bar for the second inventory. So we'll set that to 2, and then we'll come around here and we'll input this from the back. And if we set this to the correct mode, the mode is occasionally a little annoying to use. Go away, limestone bricks. Nobody likes you. If we go ahead and pick that up, actually we're going to pick all 3 of them up. because I want to rearrange how they work. And I have reason for that, so... grinder goes first. Grinder can actually go right there. So now that grinder is ready to go. All we have to do is feed it the aluminum ore. I should have used an item extractor there. Okay, hang on. Engineers. Engineering? What's up? Fingers, would you please stop adding extra letters? I should have used an item extractor. Yeah, which is a hopper and a trapdoor. It doesn't matter. I'll just hopper it in. But you could use the item extractor and just throw a chest or something there. Alright, so next one is... this is a multi-smelter, which we want here. We want it separated by 1 for a reason. And you flew over there and my magnet did not pick you up for some reason. But then this can go straight into the... I don't remember if these have to be separated. Let me grab some... limestone. A stack of limestone. But we're also going to need to get into our immersive bag here and get an MV wire coil and an MV wire connector. I think we're close enough to be able to pick up power. Incidentally, because this has an octadic capacitor in it, and sometimes this will jam up and try and make vibrant alloy first before it makes the energetic, so you get ender pearls and then you have to come and clear it out. It's not a difficult fix. Anyway, because of that, this is now connected via HV wire to the power tap here. That's why it sticks out, so it not sticks out from the wall a little bit, which is fine. Right, so I believe this is in reach to, if we just connect it here, grab you, and yes. Alright, so now now everything's powered up, so we should, if we go over here and let me grab crate. Thank you. Oh, let me grab two crates. They're turn out pretty quickly. You know what? Let's make that 3 for 3. Oh, raw crab, right. Thought it was crayfish. Would have expected a crayfish for some reason. So we'll put 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. So, if we take this and... that won't do any good, because it's not going to. Right. 'Cause, you know what? Let's just... I'll use these for something. That doesn't matter because it'll be auto-ejected by the machine output. We have... nope. Oh, yes. Hopper. Thank you. Need 2 of those. Right. Throw that in there. Throw that there. Give me some more of those. And that. And that. That will give me item extractors, which can then pull directly from inventories. So we grab you and you. And then where's my remote? Remote needs to be... oh, you're already in the correct mode. 1 and 1. And you go there, you go there. Alright, so in you, it's now, yep, it's now working. Now we'll see in a second if it correctly spits out without... no. Okay, so it needs to be configured presumably to 1. And, yep, here we go. Okay, you're not helping. Please stop that. Thank you. Right. You can just come with me. That is the one good thing about these machines. They will just immediately spew everything out. Alright. First things first. You, stop doing that. You, come off of there. I don't want that to be sucking in the ground limestone. Thank you. Alright, you need to be sucking that in and grinding it up, and then... No! Why are you... This is the one minor problem. Without a... Let me try putting that on number 2. And try throwing that in there. Maybe that will behave itself better. Alright, so it's grinding. And... Yes, there we go. Now it's behaving itself. Right, so this ground limestone. We take it and we go... Apparently throw our crate off the thing. Okay. You come out of there. If we go and we take this and we place it up. So this is going to start running now. And... or did you need to be empty like this? Oh, okay. Well, you can see it getting yellow there and starting to heat up. And after a bit, it will... This will chew through a lot. I mean a lot of power. But each one gets you 2 quick lime. And... do we have a vacuum chest? We do not. Nope. EAC, not VCAV. Pulsating crystal, which is a diamond and pulsating iron. Ugh. So, let's get our 8 pulsating iron. And... diamond. Wow, that's expensive. But then again, so it's 7 iron, 1 chest. Iron. 3 chest. 1 chest, thank you. And we can grab this. We can take you, put you in the middle. There. Guys, round the thing, thank you. 1 of those. Alright, get out of there. Because I need the space. You. And you. Makes this 1 Ender IO vacuum chest. We need to stick that back in there. Apparently I have some LV connectors in there. Did I leave the bed on the ground? I did, yay. Okay, so, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Can't seem to stop coughing. I'm not sure why. Right, so... Because this is spitting out our quicklime. What we actually want to do, I believe we can do it this way. I believe this is still a valid multi-block. Yeah. Alright, so... And that will suck in there. And then we can pipe out of the bottom of this. And into... where's my pipe bag? There we go. No. Pipe bag. Thank you. There. Item conduits. And we'll grab you and... no. Okay, stop. Always active, thank you. Right, you. And there. There. And there. And then you can be an insert. So now this should suck only out of the multi-smelter, which will then... I'll cover that up. Actually, this whole thing will be going out to the processing facility way over there, so it won't matter. But basically, this ground limestone, if we take it up, and I'll have a better way to put this up top eventually. Right now, we can just stack it all up and lag out a bit. And you can just stack this as high as you want, and as it gets to the top of the tower, And as each one is turned into quicklime, it's immediately sucked out and dropped into here. Right. So if we go ahead and throw some aluminum gravel ore in there, and as soon as this is finished processing all of this ground limestone, you know what? At engineer. Right. Breaker. No, we want, that's the advanced breaker. What is the name of that item? Magnets. Magnets are interesting. I really want to play with magnets, but I haven't had a chance just yet. Because this also takes some aluminum to make stuff. Deadly flashing blade's also kind of fun. You can use it as a mob killer, mob grinder thing. Vacuum sucks up items. Ow, well, I could have used that instead of the vacuum chest. Alright, grinder, energy indicator, energy expansion, button, which is kind of cool, block update sensor, freezer, lava intake. Piezoelectric tile is interesting if you can get it to work, but it's never worked well for me. Self-destruct system is, you can make landmines, which is funny. Inventory interface, tank interface, charger, activator. That's the one we want. Dispenser, piston, blank module. So we're gonna need one more. Actually, we can use one more item input, which is fine. We need a wrench. Piston. One piston, please. One dispenser. And while we're at it, one more socket. This is the mixer that we use to make something. Oh, we use this to make some nutritious water stuff that we used to make. Tried to make super algae, and I'm not sure how well it worked. Backpack. So, one of you. There's my piston. Where's my dispenser? I didn't pick up my dispenser because it hadn't made it yet. Alright. So we come out here. Let's fly up here. And dispenser is here. Grab you. We got you. RS activation pulse, but that's fine. We'll need to make a timer, which is right here, which is a clock and a redstone input, I believe. I believe that's redstone input. Goddle? 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. Okay, no. Timer, which is a redstone output, which is a repeater. Give me one oh, I only wanted one repeater. One redstone. And I have a blank module on me. Clear you. 2, 3, 4. In there, thank you. Okay, one clock. Clear you. One of you. Just one of you. Thank you. That and that becomes a timer. Timers will run. Will provide a redstone pulse every time the. Okay, let's grab our socket. You are the centrifuge, which we'll get to shortly. Put you there. Put you there. You are an item extractor, which we don't need yet. You can be an item input. Item input. We will set you to input on 1. You can export on 1. You'll go here. Right. Set the correct one. That was not the correct one. Thanks, inventory tweaks. You're really, really not helping me today. Put you on there. And we need... Is this the one? No. Oh, redstone latch select is not what we need. We need this. We don't need this to be very fast. It can be that fast, I think. One more. There we go. Alright, so I do have a chute in here. I know I do. Chute. Choost. One chute. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna go slightly over time here, but that's alright. I think it's alright. So we will go like so. And on top of this, we'll place our chute, which should work. We take this and come back down here because this is where all our ground limestone is. And we place you in here. And this will very quickly dump everything in there. Alright, and we can run conduits up there to that, but for right. Are you still processing limestone? Please stop. Please stop falling off. Thank you. Grab that. Alright, as soon as this cooks, this should automatically place this next block. Cook quickly, please. Come on. There we go. And this should, as soon as that ticks... oh, I've forgotten something. Hang on. Need to go to... no. Need to... Stop it. Alright, redstone 1. Redstone 1. No. I've done something wrong here. Let me go check this setup over here. Because I know this one works and I've had it set up. So 1, and then this is also on 1. What? Oh. Oh, right, shift click. Okay, well that was not helpful. Timer. Okay, no. Oh, good. Broke it. Brilliant. You go there. Input and... no. Timer. Timer. Thank you. 1 and 1. Right, so this only works when there's a lever turned on, and the redstone conduit is just on, thank you, on and on. Alright, so right, I believe what I need to do, if I'm not mistaken, is have this I need to be set to purple mode, and so basically this should be pulsing, and then oops, excuse me. What have I got wrong here? You know what? I'm going to go off camera and work this out and see if I can figure out why this is misbehaving. Alright, this has been Modded Minecraft with Triaxx2. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.